This is Brian from Provision Studios, and today I'm going to make the first video in a series that's going to show the process that I go through to create a song and recording it in a multi-session fashion. In other words, building a song an instrument at a time, where you would record one element of a song, basically get your song structure laid out, and then build the song off of that one track, whether it's a bass line, a drum beat, a synth part, whatever the element is. You have a basic structure for a song, and then you go back in and you take that one track and then you start stacking tracks on top of it. The reason why I want to show this video is because I was asked by one of my subscribers about the Soundcraft signature multi-track series consoles, about this process specifically, how I do it on that console. So I hope that this is going to answer his question, but I'm also going to go a lot deeper than I do believe he's asking, because the song that I'm going to use is a new song with my band Continua, which is a band that is as far north as Cincinnati and as far south as Port Charlotte, Florida. So we are at the up north and as very far south as you can probably be, and still be able to creatively put a project together over the internet. So I'm going to be showing a lot of different concepts that are going to go, like I said, much deeper than the original question was asked, but I just thought it was a good opportunity to show the way that I record songs in my studio with my band, and it may open up a whole new line of questioning, which is what I'm hoping. Every time I make a video, I'm hoping that it leads to more questions being asked and more videos being made to answer those questions. So hopefully this leads into a whole nother series of videos. But what we're going to do is I'm going to start today with building the song from scratch. Basically what it is in October, we all got together. The guys from up north drove down, the guys from down south drove up, and we all met in a centralized location here in the Panhandle of Florida, and we rented out a rehearsal space, and we worked on some old material that was on the debut CD, and then we worked on the construction of this new song. And the idea was that we would build a basic arrangement for this new song, and then we would go back in and we would multi-track it. The way that this band works is where via the internet and through file sharing, we send the files out to each member of the band over the internet. They add their, whether it's guitar, synthesizer, vocals, whatever it is, they add their part, and then they send it back, and then it's mixed, and that's how we write our songs. With this new iteration of the band, we have 4 new members. I'm sorry, 4 new members of the band. We are going to be using Pro Tools first for the cloud capabilities. We're going to see how that goes. So we'll get to see that in this video as well, or in this video series. Not in this video, but in this series of videos. We'll eventually get to that portion where I'll actually be showing a Pro Tools first session where I'm uploading the songs into the cloud. The guitar player and the singer and other members of the band will actually interact with the session, adding their parts, and then I'll show how I put it all together. What I'll be doing in my studio is I will be doing bass and the drummer doesn't live far from me. He's going to come into the studio, and I'm going to do a video of him tracking drums to the bass line and the basic arrangement. I'm going to flesh that all out today in this video. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started working on how to multi-track a song through the Soundcraft Signature Series consoles. Alright, so here we are inside the session in Pro Tools. Got my bass plugged in. I'm running through the 11 rack. Take off my ring. I have a song called The Beauty of Letting Go, which I wrote several years ago. And it was arranged with the current iteration of the band that I'm presently in, Continua, when we all got together in October for the first time. All the members were scattered from all around the country, so we got together. I presented this idea to them, and we all started throwing in, hey, let's try this here, let's try this there. So basically is the drummer's going to come in and track drums to this, so I'm going to lay down the bass line to a click track based on the arrangement that we all put together in October. So this is going to be the start to multi-tracking through the signature console with multiple instruments. So obviously I will be doing the bass and the drums here in the studio. Everything outside of that will be done by the musicians, other musicians in their own studio, but still I will be adding those elements in this studio through the console for stem mixing and so on and so forth. So let's get started. The song starts off with a 4-measure guitar intro before the bass comes in. So you'll hear the click track clicking before I start playing. There's the bass. I will be muting the track, the live track that I built this map from, the tempo map and the arrangement from, because we were live when we did it and we weren't playing to a click track, so the tempo varies. This will be a multi-session studio track, so or multi-instrumental studio track, so this will be done to a click. So I had to just map out what we were doing based off of the live track. Now I'm muting it because, like I said, the tempo does vary, and this bass line will be perfect to a recorded to a click track. So all right, let's get started. Just check my levels. Good, -15, that's right about where I want to be. All right. Let's get it going.
Alright, so there you go. Couple mistakes. You can go back in, punch those in and fix those. Simple enough, but that's the basic idea of laying down a scratch track for the song. Again, I started out with the live audio from the video that we shot when we were rehearsing back in October. So I took that recording, mapped out the repetitions of each section of the song, and then from there I went and got my tempo and all of my song section markings, and just tracked my bass to it. The next step is going to be the drummer's going to come in and he is going to track drums to this bass line, and then I will get that all together in a stereo mix and send that out to the other members of the band on Pro Tools first, over the Avid Creative Cloud. And that way they can all add their parts to the song without us all being in the same room, but like we are in a way, because we're all sharing the same session. I can download anything that any of the other guys uploads to the cloud immediately, so it's almost like we're working hand in hand on that kind of thing. That's something new we're trying, so we're excited about using that, the Avid Creative Cloud or Composer Cloud, and you guys will get to see how that evolves right here in this video series. So if you have any questions, please email me, bbuck822@gmail.com. I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. It's going to be a couple weeks before I get the drummer in to do this, so please be patient. When we do that, I'm going to do the whole thing. I'm going to have a camera on in the room showing the whole process of miking up a kit. The drummer is a phenomenal drummer, so it's going to be a really good treat to get him on camera and whatnot. And then you guys will be a part of again, the process of showing all of that, mixing it down to a stereo track, and how I'm going to upload that to the Creative Cloud, and then we'll see where it goes next. All right. Again, you can email me, or you can leave any comments in the section below this video, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you very much, and have a great day. Bye-bye now.